Alright, so we've just gotten a very small glimpse of gameplay for Sonic Frontiers, which was completely unexpected. We were all waiting for about the 9th of June, but here we are. It looks like the combat leaks, some of them at least, were true, because Sonic very clearly performs some sort of spin cycle during this gameplay trailer. Since we can see the game itself running, of course it may not be final, but I wouldn't expect it to change too much from this point. The graphics look pretty standard, I suppose, pretty good. They're not amazing, but they're not terrible. The character model definitely seems closer to the Forces model. It's kind of hard to say, we don't get to see it, but the quills do look to be shorter. I think he still has the idle pose from Forces. You can kind of see it after he's finished running in the hamster wheel. And the rail swapping animation also reminds me a lot of Forces. Considering he clearly has new combat animations when he kicks the robot, it is possible that these things are not actually going to be changed. So I can't comment on if the model's the same, because he looks like a more vibrant shade of blue, but the animations do look like they've been carried over. And even if it's a new model, it really does look like it's based on the Forces model, so take that however you will. That hamster wheel we see near the start, though, looks like it could be the equivalent of one of those Ubisoft towers where you run on it, it charges up, your map gets updated of the area around it with a bunch of quests and locations on your minimap. That's my impressions from there. As for the enemies, they are all these weird purpley robots, like the one we saw in the previous teaser trailer. They're stretchy, they're different. I would really doubt they are purely Eggman, if Eggman at all, which is not a problem for me. In fact, that makes them more interesting to me after all of the Eggman stuff we've been getting. The spin cycle, though, is definitely a combat maneuver. You run in a circle, it hurts everything inside. It wasn't very big. Maybe you upgrade it, because some of the rumors did say upgrading. I don't know, it's hard to say. And of course there's that bigger robot as well, that Sonic beats up at the end of it all. We don't really get to see too much of it to make a comment on it, but there's proof that there are bigger robots to fight. Super interesting for me, though, is the boost is here, but at the same time it's not. Near the start, Sonic sort of slows down and then gets a very clear boost of speed. And it's most like the blue gem from Sonic 06, because there was no aura effect around Sonic. It looked as if when he boosted here, if he touched an enemy, it would have hurt him instead of destroying the enemy. So if that's what they've done to the boost, I'm actually interested. Of course, I want a more fulfilling gameplay style for 3D space, so that's not just revolving around a boost. It means the controls need to be good, momentum hopefully is there and good, and Sonic has a good set of moves. But as a first step, plus we haven't seen the rest of what he can do, as a first step, if the boost is here but they've made it where it doesn't do damage and it's more like the one in 06, that alone makes quite a few changes to the way it would be implemented in the game. All in all, I've talked on long enough for such a short piece of gameplay footage, but it is very interesting, and now I eagerly await whenever we see more gameplay next month. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like so that the video can spread around more, and I hope to see you again next time. This is the Mighty Emperor, signing off.